Good morning from Singapore. We've been here for 2 days now and we have absolutely loved it. It is just as clean and amazing and nice as we heard it was, and it is also expensive, or it can be. So we thought we'd take you along for the day and show you how we enjoy our time in Singapore without spending a lot of money. So the first thing we had to look into was where we were going to stay. And that was a little daunting at first because places were actually a little more expensive than what we're used to. We got on Airbnb and looked around, and all of the places where you can rent an entire home were way out of our price range. But we ended up renting a private room in a home with another family. And that can actually be kind of fun in and of itself sometimes, to see into the lives of a local family in the area that you're visiting. So the place that we're renting right now is $55 a night, and we get our own room, and there's a kitchen that you can use and a bathroom obviously, and it was a pretty fair price compared to all of the other options. So we actually got really lucky, and our Airbnb is in an apartment complex that happens to be right on top of the Chinatown Hawkers Center, which is just one of the biggest sections of street food in the city. So we're gonna head downstairs and grab some lunch. This place is massive, and there's so many stalls to choose from and so much food to choose from. So we usually end up wandering around for like a solid 30 minutes before we land on a food to choose. And the laksa was $4. So in total we spent $6.50 Singaporean dollars, which is about $5 US. And it's a great lunch. It's gonna be hot.
Slurp some noodles.
Hot. How's that one?
It's good.
So the cool thing is most of the stands use reusable dishes, like regular dishware, and you return it here and they clean it and bring it back to the stalls, I guess. Alright, we finished lunch and it was delicious, and now we're gonna wander around Chinatown some. Basically up and down these streets you can just wander around and shop. They have food and drinks and desserts like ice cream and stuff, and then clothes and souvenirs and a lot of stuff. And it's also Chinese New Year is coming up, so they have a bunch of shops like this. That are just really cool. Well, it's super hot outside, so we are in line to get some juices from this place. I got a mango blended ice and Bryce got a soursop juice.
So these were each 2 Singaporean dollars, which is about $1.50.
Okay, look, this might sound really lame, but it's very hot outside, so we are gonna jump on the metro and go to the mall. And I'm actually kind of excited because I like to see just what kind of stores they have in other parts of the world, and it just sounds really nice to be in some air conditioning and just wander around and see what's there. Luckily, Singapore has a super nice metro system and it's a really inexpensive way to get around. So we're on Orchard Street now, which is just a place that you can come and do a lot of shopping apparently, and we're gonna go into this mall across the street. So Bryce bought this book when we were in India and he got it for $1.50, and here it's like 23 US dollars, so that was a steal. You know, one thing that really makes it feel like we're all the same? The line for the women's restroom is always longer, no matter where you go in the world. It's really nice. They have a grocery store at the bottom of their mall, which is cool. And one of my favorite things to do in different places in the world is to go to the grocery store and look at all the different foods that they have. So that's what we're doing now. Salted egg yolk potato chips.
Taiwanese fried chicken.
Salt and seaweed. I really want to try these. I love seaweed flavored things.
Show me your heart with flat. Inhale up, exhale down. Please do not eat or drink on the railway premises. Thank you for your cooperation.
And I just really love it here in Singapore. It is so nice and so clean. Metro too, especially, like you're down here waiting for the trains and it is spotless, and it doesn't have that like musty smell that some metros have. It's nice.
It's very nice. It's very nice. So we walked around Marina Bay for a little while, which is just really nice views of the city on the water, and
really nice walkway all along the water. Great views back of the city skyline, and there's another massive luxury mall.
yeah. And now we're in the Gardens by the Bay, which has a lot of free areas where you can walk around and look at it, and it's really nice. It's all really nice. And here's the Marina Bay Sands Hotel. And then behind us is the Super Tree Grove. So we're gonna just wander around here for a little while. Look at this park. Everything is so pristine and so clean, and it's just incredible. Look at this. There's no trash anywhere. Everything is like so perfectly manicured. And all the lights, and it's just a public park. And then you've got that. It's just amazing. The city just continues to amaze us. So we're at the Super Tree Grove because at 7:45 and 8:45 every night they do like a show with lights and music, and like all the trees light up and they have really loud music, and we went last night too, and we liked it that much that we're here again tonight, and we'll probably come tomorrow night too. But it's a really cool thing to do for free. It's completely free, and it's just really cool. Like, these trees are really awesome, and then the fact that they have music and like lights that go with the music, it's just, it feels like, kind of feels like you're in the future. So yeah, it's so far our favorite completely free thing to do in Singapore.
Tonight we present Opera in the Gardens. So pick a spot, grab your cameras, and enjoy the show.
That was seriously so cool.
Yeah.
It's the second time we've seen it now, and it's just amazing. It may seem silly, like just these twinkly lights, but with the classical music and stuff, it's seriously moving. Like, I got major chills the first time. Courtney like teared up at the finale this time. It's really something.
Yeah, it really is. I would highly recommend it if you're in Singapore, because
seriously, like, it's unbelievable.
yeah.
All right.
Well, we're gonna go get some dinner now.
Yep.
We're walking home because it's beautiful out and the scenery is amazing, and on the way back last night we stumbled upon a section of hawkers? What do you call it? A bunch of street food that was really nice, and we're gonna stop there for dinner. Sure.
Is that basil? Is that tomato again?
Yeah, I will cut everything for you. Cut for you everything.
Second?
This one is tofu.
The curry.
Eating here?
Yeah.
So this area is a lot more upscale than the one that we went to earlier today, and we love both of them. This one's a little more expensive as well, but it's nice and open, and it's not as overwhelming, but it's also not as charming. So they're both really cool. So tonight for dinner we got tofu soup, and as you saw, we got to pick all of our own ingredients. We got like tomatoes and greens and tofu and laksa gravy. And then these are vegetable bows. We have 4 of those. And we got 2 beers. And all together it was about $16 US. The food together was $8 US, and then the 2 beers were also $8 US. So it's a little more expensive than the other place, but it's a lot of food, and I'm excited to eat it. I don't typically like to spend extra money on beer. That's what Price is doing, but I have to admit I'm really excited about it because it's hot and this is very cold and light and refreshing. It's a good choice.
Alright, so we finished our food. I almost finished the beer. And after this, we're just gonna go back to the Airbnb and call it a night. So it's time for our final tally of the day. I'm gonna do everything in US dollars just to make it easy. So our Airbnb was $55 a night. We spent probably less than, but let's just say $1 for our oatmeal breakfast this morning. Then for lunch at the Chinatown Hawker Center, we spent $5. We then spent $3 on cold drinks when we were walking around Chinatown. We spent $4.50 on transportation, which was just metro rides around the city. Then for dinner, we spent $8, and we spent another $8 on beer. So we just had an amazing day in Singapore, which is an absolutely beautiful and luxurious city, but we spent less than $50 per person. Does this really serve pizza?
What is this? Maybe they come out of here.
Oh, I don't want to do it if... Would you like your pizza hot? Yeah? Do you want another pizza?
Yes.
Well, I do, but...
Oh my gosh.
Guys, first a claw machine where you can win ice cream, and now an ATM that dispenses pizza. This is the future.
It's not an ATM though.
It's an ATM.
Yeah, but it's just like a pizza vending machine. You
Yeah,
can't
but
get
it's designed like an ATM.
you can't get cash out though. You can just
ATM pizza.
you can just get pizzas out. Here we go.
ATM pizza, 24 hours.
We're not gonna buy a pizza just because there's a pizza vending machine.
It's an ATM.
It's an ATM. I'm sorry. How great is this?
I love Singapore. It's my favorite city in the world. Dee-da-lee-dee.